So every year I write down a list of goals I want to achieve in the year. They might not always come true. Sometimes I do actually achieve them. For last year, I wanted 100 subscribers on my gaming channel on YouTube, and I actually beat that, so yay me. So these are my goals for 25. The ones where I want to buy something, I decided to write the monetary value of the thing I want to buy so that I have a visual guide of how much money I need to save. Now, I probably won't be getting any of the stuff on my list of these goals, but I write them down just to remind myself that I have goals and they give me something to work towards, you know? So this year I want to make or get 500 subscribers on my gaming channel. I would love a Steam Deck. I would love a MacBook. The current one that I have on my wish list on the Apple Store is around $5,000. So that's why I wrote $5,000. If you notice, the Steam Deck, I wrote $800 because I also want to get the dock and like a screen protector and a protective case. I know the Steam Deck itself is like $600, but I wanted the extra stuff, so that's why the Steam Deck I wrote $800 for. I really want to buy an RV to live in, and I just looked on Facebook, and like an average price is like $2,000, or not $2,000, $20,000. So that is the average price. I will probably be saving more than that. One that I fell in love with brand new was like $30,000, so $20,000 is probably a little much, but it's a good visual, you know? That's how much I should probably save for an RV. Or I might come into one, I don't know. I never know how my life goes. And it's a new year, so, well, almost. I want to finish the first draft of my book. I need to write down which book that is because I started writing another one when I'm not done with the first one. I am tired of being single, so I really want a boyfriend this year. I want to get married. I want to have babies. That is one of my life's goals, and I have not achieved any of it, so I really want a boyfriend. So I really need to get on that. I want to get a greenhouse. I fell in love with one on Amazon. It was like $500, but I figure like an extra $200 probably wouldn't hurt for that goal. I want to lose weight. I want to have a bit of a glow up, and I'm thinking maybe therapy, which is why I have all of this written down under work on self. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the finish first draft of book and 500 subscribers on YouTube is record a video and write at least one half of the chapter daily. And last but not least is try and experience new things. This I kind of do every year. For example, my cousin made hummus. I don't like hummus, but she was like, oh, you gotta try my hummus. It's so much better than the hummus you get at the store. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Even though I generally don't like hummus. My mom, who passed away almost 5 years ago in June, it's December currently, loved hummus. I tried it when she was still living. I did not like it, but I will try my cousin's hummus because, well, I want to make her happy. And I also want a better relationship with her too. But that's not on the list. I am actively working on fixing some relationships in my family because I do want us to be closer. So, if she sees this video, then she'll know that A, I'm going to try her hummus, and B, I would love to fix our relationship. Because we're kind of, well, we're not as bad as we used to be. We're not, like, constantly fighting. But we're kind of basically strangers at this point, and I want us to be better. I don't know if she wants us to be better, but I want to work on that relationship. Because for the longest time when we were kids, we were two peas in a pod. I don't want to be her best friend, but I would like to be her friend. I mean, we are blood related, so I would like to have at least a friendly relationship with my cousin and not feel like we are complete strangers, if that makes any sense. But I haven't written that down because I just thought of it as I was talking about trying new experiences and things. And these are my current goals for 2025. I will probably add to this list. I might take away from this list. And if I do take away, I'll probably either cross it off or erase it. But I'll actually probably cross it off because erasing gets annoying. Because if the marker is on there too long, it kind of just like stays there. And then this does not do a very good job erasing when it's been there a while. Right now that I just written it all out and the ink is still kind of wet, I have no problem erasing it, but I did spell a few words wrong, so I had to erase those and write them again. But this is just my goals for this year. I might not achieve all of them, like the MacBook or the RV, but they are something to work towards. To remind myself, this is what I'm getting out of bed for. This is what I need to work on. These are what keeps me going so that my depression doesn't win, if that all makes sense. I'm not bougie. I'm not rich. I'm not anything like that. So I'm probably not going to buy anything. If anything, I will probably have the same bank account, same amount in my bank account next year at the end as I did this year, which isn't much. But it's whatever, you know? Also, the Steam Deck is probably going to be a business expense if I do make it to 500 subscribers, because that's when you are put into the pickups, like the ad revenue program or whatever it's called. So this I'm definitely going to feature on my gaming channel. This also, I want to travel, and I will probably do a travel blog. So these two things are things that are kind of here, but like also with themselves, because I want my own living situation. Like, I want to live on my own. Currently, I still live with my father. I am 30 years old. I should not be living with my dad anymore. The greenhouse, which is funny because I want an RV, but I also want a greenhouse. Also, my cats kill my plants, so that's fun. But the greenhouse is a more permanent structure, which is hilarious because I want the RV and I want to travel, but I also want a greenhouse because I also want to work on my green thumb, but I don't really have anywhere for plants in my dad's house. And if I stick them outside, one cat sleeps in my plants and the cat that's inside all the time plays with my plants, and kind of chews on them. So I want a greenhouse to shut my cats out from killing my plants, because I would have had strawberries by now, but my one cat decided to make my little strawberry patch into a bed. And I also could have had a peach tree, but he also used that pot as a bed too. It's whatever though. I love my little fuzzballs, but they kill my plants. And that's why I want a greenhouse, is to keep my cats away from my plants. That and some plants are poisonous and harmful to cats, and I don't want my fur babies like poisoned or anything, you know? I want to keep my fur babies safe because they are my babies. But yeah, this is my goals for 25. As I said, this list will probably change because we all change as we get older and we grow and we learn. And yeah, so this is just the baseline list for this year. Well, this coming year. And yeah, I'll see what I get next year. This year, my goal for 100 subscribers on YouTube, as I said, I achieved that. So that is about the only goal I got from last year. But yeah. So, ta-da!